Hey everyone, we're going to simplify polynomials by dividing. These are the two examples we're going to use. So for the first one, just remember this is this -1 means I can write this as 4x squared minus 2x plus 6 divided by 2x minus 3. That -1 means I can move that quantity in the denominator and get rid of the negative exponent. So basically what we're doing is we're saying 2x minus 3, and we're dividing 4x squared minus 2x plus 6. And we're using the same long division type method. So what we're going to do is say, what times 2x gives me 4x squared? And that's just going to be 2x. So we have 2x times 2x minus 3. And we're only looking at this first term because we're trying to get rid of the terms and divide it out. So when we distribute that, we're going to get 4x squared, which is what we wanted. And then we have minus 6x. So that's what we write here. We're going to have 4x squared minus 6x. And then we're going to subtract, just like you subtract here. I put the parentheses because that means we're subtracting both terms instead of putting the parentheses around the whole thing. So this cancels out, and we have negative 2x minus a negative 6x. So that's really negative 2x plus 6x, which gives me 4x. Then you bring down your 6. All right, next. What times 2x gives me 4x? And that's just going to be plus 2. So we're multiplying 2 by each of these terms. So that's going to be 4x minus 6. Now, when you subtract, you're going to get 4x minus 4x is 0. 6 minus a negative 6 is 12. So that's 12. Your remainder, therefore, equals 12. And what this means is that your divisor, 2x minus 3, times your quotient, which is 2x plus 2, plus your remainder should equal your dividend, which is 4x squared minus 2x plus 6. All right. The next problem, let's do the same method. And we've got x plus 2, and we're dividing x to the 4th minus 3x cubed. We don't have an x squared, so we're going to do a placeholder by putting 0x squared. Then we put plus 5x minus 6. All right, you want a placeholder here because you have to subtract like terms. When we multiply, we look at this. What times x gives me x to the 4th? Because that's what I want to get rid of. That's just going to be x cubed. So we take x cubed times x plus 2. That's going to give me x to the 4th plus 2x cubed. And then we subtract. I put the parentheses because I don't want to put it around the whole thing. So that cancels out. Negative 3x cubed minus a positive 2x cubed is negative 5x cubed. Then you bring down your x squared. What times x gives me negative 5x cubed? That's going to be negative 5x squared. Again, I keep all of these in order. So multiply that out. You get negative 5x cubed minus 10x squared. I'm just taking this negative 5x squared times my divisor. This was a plus. All right. And then you subtract. Oops. That was kind of messy. Well, then you subtract. That cancels. Minus a negative means positive. So you write down 10x squared. Bring down your 5x. Then you ask yourself, What times x gives you 10x squared? That's going to be 10x. All right, you multiply this 10x times both terms, you get 10x plus 20x. Then you subtract. When you subtract, those go away, and you're going to get negative 15x. Bring down this negative 6. What times x gives you negative 15x? And that's going to be negative 15. So when you multiply that out, you're going to get negative 15x minus 30. And then we subtract, and that's going to zero out, and this is going to be 24. So your remainder is 24. And the way you want to write this out is we're going to write our divisor, x plus 2 times your quotient, which is x cubed minus 5x squared plus 10x minus 15. And then you have to add your 24. Trying to squeeze everything in here. You add that all up. When you multiply this out and do that, you will get your x to the fourth, your dividend, minus 3x cubed plus 5x minus 6. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.